Hi everyone, welcome back to my session. In today's video, we are going to discuss about one of the most important concept in quantitative aptitude is all about partnership. In my last video, we already covered percentage concept. If you guys have missed that video, go and watch, which is available in my playlist. And if you guys are preparing for the different government examinations, definitely my content will help you preparation guys. So without knowing the basic information about any concept, it is difficult to solve any question. So I will teach you the concept of partnership and we'll solve few different examples to understand the entire topic. So kindly share this information with your friends who are preparing for the different examinations. Definitely this content will help their preparation. So is it clear? So let's start the session without any delay. First, partnership. Let's understand the basic theory. Point number one regarding the partnership. So we need at least two persons. We need at least two persons in the business. At least is all about minimum two or more than two. So if two or more than two people are in the business, it is under partnership. And the second important point, in any partnership, there are two different type of partners. There are two types of partners. So there are two different type of partners. So one is active partner. Second one is sleeping partner. See, what is the difference between active partner and a sleeping partner? See, the name itself mentioned that active partner, his work is investment, he do investment and he maintain the business. So he maintain the business, he or she. So what about the sleeping partner? Sleeping partner does only investment. So that guy does not maintain any business here. So simply he do investment. Active partner, he invest in the business and the same way they maintain the business. But the sleeping partner does only investment. So for example, if active partner, sleeping partner invested same amount at the end of a year or at the end of a duration, who gets more profit? Definitely, if investment is same, still active partner gets more profits than sleeping partner. The only one reason for this, the guy maintain the business. So remember guys, if their respect to investment, respect to duration is same, but if you want to distribute any profits, active partner always gets more profits than sleeping partner. So there is a only one reason, that is maintaining the business. If they maintaining the business, he gets more profits than other person. Now what about the profits? How they are calculated profits? In profit of any business depends on how much he invested for respective duration. So these are the two terminologies. See, profit is completely depends on investment and the time period. So remember guys, if you want to calculate profits in the business, it is completely depends on how much he invested with the respective duration. So let us understand this information guys. A and B are two persons. If A invested 2000 rupees with a time period T, B invested 3000 rupees with a time period T. Now you guys tell me who gets more profit. Please answer. A invested 2000 rupees at a certain duration and B invested 3000 rupees at a certain duration. Who will get more profits? Please comment your answer. Who will receive more profits? So definitely good. Definitely B gets more profit. Why? Because when compared to A, B's investment is more. So in this information, if time is constant, then profits depends on investment. If time is constant, then profits are depends on the investment. In the same way, for example, A and B, two persons. A invested certain amount P and B is also invested P. And the A was there in the business is 8 months and B was there in 9 months. So in this scenario, who will get more profits? Who will get more profits in this comparison? Yes, so definitely B gets more profits. So here the reason see if investment is constant, if investment is constant, then profits depends on duration. That's why if time is constant, then profits depends on the investment. If investment is constant, then profits depends on the time period. That's why if you want to calculate profits in the business, is depends on investment is multiplied with the time period. So always find this information in a given question. You can able to solve any question related to the partnership concept. So let's go through the exercise. So I will give some time, try to solve this question and post your answer in the comment section. So that's all about profits calculation. It's completely depends on the investment and time period. See question number one. A starts business with a capital of 7,250 rupees. After 3 months, B joins A as partner. 1 year after A started the business, the profit is divided between A and B in the ratio of 8 is to 9. Find the contribution of B in the capital. See, understand that there are two persons in the business. First, you have to identify that how much they invested, and the second one is duration, and the third one is profits. For better understanding, I am taking step by step. So, investment of A is 7,250, and investment of B is X. Now, they clearly mentioned that A starts the business, and after 3 months, B joins A's partner. So, definitely B was not there for 3 months. And they clearly mentioned that then we have to calculate profits for 1 year. So we can conclude that A stays in the business for 12 months and B was there only for 9 months. So if you go through this simplification part, then the respective profits are in the ratio of 8 is to 9. That's it. That's all about the theory. Let's move on to the simple calculation. 7250 is all about the investment and the time period is 12 and B investment is X, time period is 12. If you calculated numerator and denominator, you will get the ratio of 8 by 9. So just simplify, cancel 4 2 times, 4 3 times, again 2 exactly 3625. Now X value is 3625 is multiplied with a 3. So definitely we can conclude the answer is 10,875. So without solving. So you can understand this simplification part here. Sir, units place is 5. If 5 is multiplied with any odd number, resultant units place must be 5 itself. But if you check with the remaining three options, you can see 0 as units place. So here the resultant is 10,875. If you understand the basic concept, remaining thing depends on the calculation only. Let's move on to this question number 2. Try to solve this question. Now you can see there are two persons in the information A and B. See here A invested 4,50,000 rupees. After 3 months, B joined with a certain capital, let us take X. And at the end of 1 year, so A was there for 12 months, B was there for only 9 months. If we cancel this, numerator and denominator, the respective ratio of their profits is 3 is to 2. That's it. Let's go through the further simplification. 9 exactly 5,000 times. So 9 5 is 45. Sorry, it's a 50,000. Again, exactly 3 exactly 4 times. So 4 into 5 is 2 lakhs. Again, if you cross multiply, again you should multiply with the 2 times. Then the respective value is 4 lakhs. Next, answer this question. So ABC invested 10,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees respectively. After 1 year, A and B invested 5,000 rupees more and C withdrew 10,000 rupees. So what will be the ratio of profit of ABC after 3 years? Understand this information. There are three persons in the business. So A initially invested 10,000 rupees and B invested 15,000 rupees and C invested 20,000 rupees. See, whatever they invested, they have to get returns at the end of the duration. Remember that point. Now, they clearly mentioned that the whole business was done for 3 years. So, total business was happened for 3 years. And there is a clear information after 1 year. So, there are some changes. A invested 5,000 rupees and B is also invested 5,000 rupees. It means definitely for entire 3 years, A maintained 10,000 rupees and B is also maintained 15,000 rupees. For those investment, we have to pay profits. Point number one. But again, after 1 year, again they invested 5,000. It means, see, we have to pay 2 years profits for 5,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees, we have to pay the profits for 3 years. Again, after 1 year, they invested again. If they invested again, means we have to pay for profits for that amount also. Same way, B is also invested 5,000 rupees. For the remaining 2 years, we have to pay for it. And they clearly mention that C withdraw 10,000 rupees. Now you should understand this duration. He was maintained only 1 year for 20,000 rupees. Again withdraw 10,000. So left amount is 10,000 and we have to pay 2 years for those profits. Understand this calculation, guys. 10,000 rupees he was invested for 3 years. We have to pay profits. B is also 15,000 rupees we have to pay. And 20,000 he invested, but we are not fixed the duration. After that, what I understand from the question, after 1 year, A and B invested 5,000 rupees. It means, see, we have to pay profits for their investment. So 5,000 rupees for 2 years and 5,000 for 2 years. But he withdraw, C withdraw amount means initially we have to pay profits for 20,000 rupees investment for 1 year and he withdrew 10,000. So remaining 2 years we have to pay profits for 10,000 rupees only. This is the equation you should understand. Now you can understand that common. So we have triple zeros are common. You can directly cancel. Triple zeros are common. And rest calculation 10 into 3 30. 5 into 2 is 10. Now A is 40 units. 15 into 3, 5 into 2 is 55 units. 20 into 1, 10 into 2 is 40 units. Again, 5 table, 11, 8. So, the respective ratio of their profits must be 8 is to 11 is to 8. Is it clear? Guys, this is my Telegram channel. You can check content if you like. Then only you can follow my Telegram channel. You can search V2B VK at the rate. You will get my channel name as V2B Prep. So otherwise you can scan this QR code, you will get my channel. After every live session, I will update all the PDF, all the different notification information in my Telegram channel. And you can download this material and you can practice before your any examinations. So try this question. So remember this point, while solving any partnership concept, investment is multiplied with the time period. These two parameters will decide profits in the business. So try to answer this question. See, first of all, total there are three persons: person number one, person number two, person number three, and they given as time. So time period. Person 1 invested 14 months, person 2 8 months, person 3 7 months. You can take the ratio 14 is to 8 is to 7. So at the end of a duration, they will get the profit. So those profits ratio is 5 is to 7 is to 8. Now what about the investment ratio? So we know that investment is depends on profit is divisible by time. So 5 by 14, 7 by 8, 7, 8 by 7. So let's check with the simplification. 7 and 14 LCM is 14 and 14 and 8. Guys, 14 and 8 if you want to calculate the LCM. So this is all about 2 into 7. This is all about 2 cube. As you know that LCM does not require any common base. We require highest power. So if you want to calculate any LCM between the numbers, consider the highest powers only. So 2 cube and a 7 power 1. LCM is 56 units. Now see, 14 becomes 56 4 times, 5 into 4 is 20 units. 8 becomes 7 times, 7 into 7, 49 times. 7 become 8 times, 8 into 8, 64 times. So the respective ratio is 20, 49, 64 is the ratio. Is it clear? See, once you understand the basic concept, it is completely depends on the simplification part only. So be faster in this calculation. Guys, if you practice, then only it is easy for you. Without any practice, it is very difficult to solve any question or any calculation. It depends on the practice only. Try to practice as many as simplifications and as many as questions. So irrespective of any examinations, doesn't matter if it is SSC, railway, banking or placement. So irrespective of any examinations, if you know the basic concept of any topic, if you know the simplification, especially calculation, you can handle any question, guys. It's all about how you understand that information is important. So try to improve that skill. Now see, in a business, P invest of as much as Q, Q invest of as much as R. So we have to identify the respective ratio of PQR. P's value is of as much as Q. So of is all about 1 by 2. I told you in percentage also. Denominator is all about the comparison. Is P's investment is depends on the Q. That's why let us take that Q's investment is 2 unit. Then P invest of as much as Q. So P's value is 1. Now again Q's investment is of as much as R. So of as much as R. So Q's data is of much as R means definitely R invested 4 units. Now understand that ratio of PQR is 1 is to 2 is to 4. Now if what is the profit here? If the profit is 7 units, how you will get 7? 1 plus 2 plus 4. If profit is 7 units, we have to pay 1 unit for P, 2 units for Q, 4 units for R. And the given comparison, if 7 units is equal to 7,000, then each unit value is 1,000 rupees. Now the question, what will be the share of R? Out of 7 units, share of R is 4 and each unit is 1,000 rupees. If you multiply 4 into 1,000, out of 7,000 rupees, we have to pay 4,000 for R. Clear? It's all about the understanding. Next question number 6. Try this question. Now again, let's see this information. ABC invest 10,000 rupees, 12,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees in a business for 5 months, 6 months, and 9 months. And what is the A share? As you know, that profit is all about investment and time period. See, A, B, C, there are three persons. A invested 10,000 rupees for 5 months, and B invested 12,000 rupees for 6 months, and C invested 15,000 rupees for 9 months. Just cancel thousands. So finally, here the simplification 50 is to 72 is to 135. Now, if you want to distribute any profits, first calculate a total how many units in the profit. So 50 plus 72 is 122 plus 135. If total profit is 257 units, if total profit is 257 units, then we have to pay 50 units for A, 72 units for B, and 135 units for C. And they clearly mention that if A's profit out of total profit, if A receives 2,500, what is the total profit? Now understand the simplification here. So 50 becomes 2,500. Each unit value is equal to 50 units. Each unit is 50. Now the answer total profit is 257. If 257 is multiplied by 50. So further simplification 257. So 7 into 5 35. 5 into 5 25, 28, and 5 into 2 12. So 0. If the total profit in the business is 12,850 is the correct answer. Next, on to the next question. Guys, this is my WhatsApp channel. So just scan this QR code. You can get my channel name as B2B Launchpad. So you can check the content before following any my social platforms. So during the preparation, if you have any doubts, you can reach us through Instagram, Telegram, or Facebook. So definitely we will help you out during the preparation. If you have any, if you want any career advices also, you can reach us, guys. So you can scan this QR code, you will get my channel. Next, question number 7. Try to answer this. Now we have a three persons in the business. One is Sharma, Gupta, Shinha invested 4,000, 8,000, 6,000 respectively in a business. And Sharma left the business after 6 months. So Sharma left the business. He was staying for only 6 months. He left the business. And they clearly mentioned that after 8 months there was a gain of total business was 8 months. So Sharma. So for the reference only I am writing the full name. But while in the examination just use the short terms, that is enough. So 4,000 rupees, and they clearly mention that duration is 6, and 8,000 rupees, and the duration is 8. Why? Because the guy was there in the business, and the B and C in Shinha investment is 6,000 rupees for 8 months. And let's identify that what is the respect to ratio of their profits. Just cancel here. Again, you can check with the 3 times. Again, it is a 4 times. Again, it is a 3 times. Again, 4 you can cancel, 4 you can cancel, and 4 2 times. Finally, respect to ratio is 3 is to 8 is to 6. So you can check the profits here. What is the sum of these three values? 3 plus 8 plus 6 is 17. If the total profit is 17 units, I have to pay 3 units for Sharma, 8 units for Gupta, and 6 units for Sinha. But what is the information they given? In 8 months, the total profits received in the business is 34,000 rupees. So each unit is equal to 2,000. Each unit is equal to 2,000. So what will be the share of Gupta? What is the share of Gupta? 8 units. Each unit is equal to 2,000. Then 8 units is equal to 16,000. That is the amount we have to pay. Question number 8. M and N start a business. M invested 64,000 rupees more than N for 2 months. N invested for 3 months. M share is 452 more than N out of the total profit of 1656. See, total profit is 1656. And there are two persons M and N. M share when compared to N is 552 more. So X plus 552. So this is the only difference between M and N. It means see, out of 1656, just subtracted 552. Now 6 minus 2 is 4, 0 and 11 not 4. Now we have to divide it equally. So definitely this guy will get 552 and other person will get 552 and M got 552 extra. See, so no need to do entire calculation. If you understand the simplification, 1656 subtracted 552, it is 11,4. So again equally divided, it's a 552. It means out of 1656, M and N respect to ratio of distribution is 2 is to 1. This is the only one thing you have to understand. Don't go with these long simplification. For understanding purpose only, I am taking each and every step. But 1656, if you divide it with the three parts, it's a 552. Two parts we have to pay M and one part we have to pay for N. Let's understand the M by N investment. So M investment is 64,000 more than N. So here X plus 64,000 is M, X is N, and was there in the business is 3 months, N is for 2. And if you go through the simplification, the respect to ratio of the profits is 2 is to 1. So 2 to cancel. So X plus 64,000 is equal to 3X. Now see, you will get 2X is equal to 64,000 rupees. Then X is equal to 32,000. So according to the question, what is the contribution of M? As you know that X is all about the N's. So X is all about the investment of N, right? So if investment of N is X, then M investment is 64,000 rupees more. So here the investment of M is 96,000 rupees. See, for understanding purpose only, I am taking all these steps. So you can use the different variables. Sorry, you can take this is Y and this is Y. Why? Because we are assuming that investment as X, you have to take different means different element for time period. Yeah. So don't consider X for both the calculations. Hope you understand. So let's move to the same question. Now, M and N start a business. M investment is 17,000 rupees more than N. So, M by N. N investment is X. M investment is X plus 17,000. And they clearly mention that M was there in the business is 6 and this one is 5. Understand that 498. First of all, subtracted 498 from here. You will get how much of difference? So, it's you will get 1. 14 minus of 8 is equal to 6. Here 8, here 9. If again 986 divided equally, you will get 498 itself only. So 996 divided by 2 is 498. It means the respective ratio of profits between M and N, again it is 2 is to 1. 3 times. So 3x plus 3 into 17,000 is 17 into 3 is 51,000 is equal to 5x. So what about the 2x value? 51,000. The next value is equal to 25,500. But the question, what is the contribution of M? So according to the distribution, if N is X, X value should be 17,000 rupees more. So 17 plus 25 resultant is 42,500. Next. Now we have to divide 35,600 rupees divided among ABC. Now 8 times of A is equal to 3 times of B is equal to 6 times of C. You know that this is the value of X. Instead of X, my suggestion, take LCM of 836. LCM of 836 is 24 units. Now you will get the ratio of A is to B is to C. 8 become 24. Ratio is 3 units. 3 become 24 is 8 times. 6 become a 24 is 4 times. This is the ratio of their investment and it become a profits. See guys, we need the resultant of 8A, 3B, 4C must be same. So there is a one value we should replace. Instead of unknown value, take LCM of 834. Then you will get every time 24 units, 24 units and 24 units. And 8A become 24 means A definitely 3. 3B is equal to 24, B definitely 8. 6C is 24, definitely C become 4. Respect to ratio of their investment as same as profit. Why? Because if time is same, then profits and investment both are equal. Now understand this calculation. Now the total amount is 15 units. How you will get 15? 3 plus 8 plus 4. If total is 15 units, A will get 3, B will get 8, C will get 4. Let's go through the comparison. If 15 units is equal to 35,600. Now the question, what is the share of A? Out of 15 units, share of A is 3 units. 3 units is equal to how much? So 3 becomes 15. So definitely it is 5 times. If you want to replace this value, it is divided by 5. Now 35,600 divided by 5 is 7. Again 7 into 5, 35. 7 into 1, 7 into 2, 0. So 7,120 is the correct answer. Is it clear? It's all about the partnership. Only two informations you have to find in the given data. So we want to, if you want to calculate profits in the business, it's completely depends on the investment and time period. That's it. Guys, you can scan this QR code. You can get my Instagram page. And before following any of my pages, I always say this one guys. Before following us, just go through the content. If you think or if you feel this content will help your preparation, definitely you can follow us and kindly share this with your friends also. So we are expecting little support from you. So definitely we will come up with more number of videos and more number of live sessions in future guys. So we will come up with all competitive examinations content. So definitely we will give the best content for your preparation. If you have any questions, kindly reach us through Instagram, WhatsApp, or Facebook or Telegram. Anything you can go through my content, guys. I always say same thing. I'm just repeating this statement. If you think if it is help for your career or preparation, then only you can follow. And we are so happy to serve you. Definitely, we will come up with more number of videos in my upcoming live sessions. Until the next video, have a nice day. Good night, guys.